So if you are like me and you use the Vardon grip, it's also known as the overlapping grip, you've probably been doing it wrong for as long as you've been playing golf. So this video is all about something that I learned from my coach, Alex Mercer, back in 1980, and it has stayed with me ever since. So you may not know who Alex Mercer is. Alex Mercer is an Australian golf coach, one of the finest coaches in the history of the game. He's coached Steve Elkington, David Graham, Michael Campbell. There's been a whole stable of people go through Alex's tutelage, and I was fortunate enough that he was my coach too. So back in 1980, when I had my very first ever golf lesson with Alex, he changed my grip. And I've used the Vardon grip. I'm not saying everyone should use it. It's okay to use the interlocking, it's okay to use the baseball, but this specific video is about the Vardon grip because most people get it wrong. So what is it that you get wrong? So the Vardon grip, if we think about it, most people do it this way. So most people do it this way here. So what I've done is I've put that little finger in that little crack in there, and that's the way most people do it. Alex told me back in 1980 that that's not the way to grip the club. We actually need to put that little pinky over the top of that finger right there. And it feels weird. It feels really weak. It feels weird having that on a funny angle there, but I tell you, it does work. The second thing that people get wrong is when they do take their grip with the Vardon. I'll try and get in here and we'll have a look and see how it goes, is they get the club resting in this joint here. What we really need is to get the club resting in the middle joint of that right hand, so that when we take the grip, we get the hand on top. Most people get it underneath too far, and even if it looks like the hand is on top like I've got there, the reality is if I open up the hand, it's still in the palm of the hand. So they're the two things that most people get wrong. Now, why is it important? Well, if we grip with the little pinky over the top of that finger there, it's tension free in the middle part of the hand. I see a lot of people full of tension in the middle part of their hand, and we really don't want any tension in this area right here. If we have tension, it's got to be through that thumb and pointer of your right hand through impact. That's what gives you strength, that's what gives you control. So by getting rid of the tension in the middle part of the hand, it helps you to get more face control. We've got to control the face. The face of the club is what dictates what the ball does. The other thing that happens is by gripping the club more in that callus of the hand, we get the hand under and it's a stronger grip, and it means that we're going to have a lower ball flight and a tendency to hit the ball a little bit left. But then if we start doing that, we're then going to think I've got to delay my use of my hands to try and not make the ball go left, and then you overcook it and it goes right. If we grip it in the middle part of the hand like I suggested, we can then just release the hand at the right moment. So I'm not a big fan of hitting late. Whatever happened to arriving on time? Why be late, why be early? Just get there at the right time. That's what I think we should do. Allow that club face to hit the ball at the right moment. So with this grip, and it feels weird, it feels weak, by hitting shots with it, what you will notice, and I've done this video before a few times, and everyone that's tried it has said, suddenly the ball is going a little bit higher. It's launching a little bit higher, and the ball is landing a bit softer, and it's stopping people from hooking the ball as much. So they're good things. So just by making those two little changes, pinky on the top there, gripping more in the middle joint, and the first one that when you hit it, I've got to be honest, it's probably going to go out to the right because you're not used to gripping that way and you're going to release it a little bit too late. But if you just keep practicing and you start releasing at the right moment, your ball flight is going to be stronger, it's going to be higher, it's going to land softer. There's a lot of good that's going to come out of it. So I'll try and hit one now. So I've got my grip, nice and neutral. There's a nice high ball flight. Ball lands soft. It's come out of the middle of the club. That's how you use the Vardon grip. So, as I said, most people get it wrong. It's not their fault, they haven't been shown. Not many people have actually done this. Alex is one of the few coaches that I've ever seen that has actually recommended it, but all of his players that use the Vardon grip do it this way, and they all play pretty well. So give it a go. You will notice the ball goes higher, a bit straighter, flies better. That's a good thing. If you want to lower your score, I'm going to put a link to another video just up here I know is going to help lower your score.